It can be pretty frustrating when you've finished an iOS screen recording, uploaded it to YouTube, and it looks like this, with horrible black borders on either side. Well, in this episode of the VGJ School, you've got two things to consider. Hello folks, welcome back to the Video Gadgets Journal School, and just before we jump into this particular video, I have already done 3 videos on this subject, all displayed here, and if you want to look at those particular videos, we've got links in the top right hand corner now. In this particular school tutorial, we're looking at 2 specific things in terms of how does your audience watch your videos, and if you're still not happy with my first suggestion, a quick solution. So let's take a look. How does your audience watch your videos? Do they watch on a desktop computer or a mobile device? That's an important question, and I'm going to show you how to get the answer to that right now. Getting this information is a little tricky, but here's how it's done. Log into YouTube on a Safari web browser, then tap on the 3 dots in the top right hand corner and access the desktop version of YouTube. In the top right of the web browser now, you should see your profile picture. Tap on that and then tap on the Creator Studio button. There will be a list of links on the left hand side. You want to tap the Analytics one, and then a new selection of options will come up, and on this big list you want to choose Devices. When you reach this page, it's going to show you how your content is consumed, whether people watch your videos on a mobile phone, on a tablet or a computer, even on a television. So let's take a look at some of my statistics. It shows that 61% of my viewers watch through a mobile phone, another 23% watch through a tablet. So that only leaves 16% of viewers watching through a computer, TV or a game console. The vast majority watch through a mobile device, and that's very important, and this is the reason why. This is my YouTube channel, and I've just uploaded a screen recording of Brawl Stars, which is in portrait. So when I play it in landscape mode on my mobile device, you're going to see these huge black borders. If I set the video to full screen, it's going to look even worse, but the beauty of mobile devices is that you can turn the aspect ratio on its head. So I can go from landscape to portrait, and look at the video, it expands to fill the screen. Almost. There are still some small black borders on either side because this was an iPhone screen recording playing back on an iPad, and the resolutions are a little bit different. But if I play exactly the same video on an iPhone 7 and fill the screen, it's going to fit perfectly because the recorded screen is exactly the same resolution as the device it is playing on. If I tilt the screen, it's going to have those horrible black borders. But the beauty of YouTube on mobile devices is that it will fit the resolution of the screen depending on whether you put it in landscape or portrait. So to summarise what I've just said there, if most of your audience watches your videos through a mobile device, you don't need to worry too much about those horrible black borders because your viewers should be educated enough to tilt their devices to either landscape or portrait to watch the video in full screen. Now, if you're not satisfied with this idea and you want your videos to look good whether it's on a mobile device or a desktop, you can try Fillmore Go, which is a free application available from the App Store. Once you've downloaded the app, what you will need to do is import the screen recording into the video editor, add it to a new project, and then reach this screen. To begin with, your portrait video is going to look zoomed in, so on the right hand side make sure you go to the ratio and crop option, then on the left side make sure that the aspect ratio is set to 16:9, and then tap on the cut size button and you will see this. The borders will now have a blurred effect, and you can turn that on or off with the blur button on the left hand side like that. If you save it, this will permanently change the resolution and aspect ratio of your video, so let's have a look at the final result on YouTube. Now, whenever I upload a video to YouTube, I always find it best to save the video out of the application rather than upload it directly to YouTube from the application, and then go to the YouTube application itself to upload the video. Once it's uploaded, we'll take a look at the final result. So the net result here is that we have exactly the same screen recording, but it's switched orientation and we've added borders to the video. Now watch what happens when I try and put the video in full screen. It forces itself to play in landscape. I can tilt the device to watch the video in landscape, but look at how much dead space there is on the sides, effectively the blur borders. Whereas when I had the video in portrait mode, running it on an iPhone, it looked so much bigger and clearer. So there's a trade-off here. Do you want your videos to look fine in landscape mode for all devices, or do you want to cater to the majority of your audience and leave some with huge black borders? one for you to consider. And here endeth another VGJ lesson, and the best news is there's no homework. Whoop whoop! I hope you found this video useful, and if you want more VGJ school topics, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, school's out, enjoy the rest of your tech day, bye for now. Did anyone actually understand what I was talking about there?